In celebration of the 50th anniversary of Sydney Banks Enlightened Experience, we'd like to welcome Becs Steele, a health coach from Devon in the UK. Hi, Becs.
Hi, Marie. Nice to see you.
And you. So could you briefly share what your life looked like before you had your first insight into 3 principles?
Yeah, before the 3 principles, I would say that I was desperately trying to fix myself on all levels. I fundamentally thought that I was broken. And that's my dog trying to get in the door. We'll just ignore him. So I thought that I needed to change who I was. And I suppose I suffered depression for 20 years on and off. And I was very insecure, and I had a fundamental belief that something was wrong with me. And then I went on a mission, I guess a self-help mission before that, for a good 10 years, where I would try things like meditation, retreats, and read all these various things, how to change yourself. And then I came across the principles, and it was like, oh, wow, okay, there's something new here. I'd heard similar things, but there was something slightly different in what I was hearing.
Lovely. So what was your insight?
Well, so my insight was that I was listening to Amy Johnson's podcast, and she had a guest on there, Mary Schiller. And I heard something very clearly when Mary shared, because she'd been through quite a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder, she almost felt like she was a lost cause, but she kept reading Michael Neill's Inside Out Revolution. And she saw something really huge, which was that she'd had these things happen to her, but nothing had happened to the bigger her. Like she described it as the big Mary. And when I saw that, I saw it was just such a major impact that, yeah, on a small level, these life events happen and we believe we're certain things, but on a bigger level, that isn't who we are. And I don't think I'd ever really seen that distinction before, because I think I was always trying to come at it from a mind point of view. And so that really shifted everything for me. And I knew that, this is the direction to be looking in, and to stop trying to fix myself. Although, old habits die hard.
That's true. Yeah. So how's your life changed since then, in your practice? How's your life looked since that insight?
So I think, seeing that health and wellness in everyone, and especially for parenting, in children, in my clients, knowing that that's available to them underneath everything, and yet they might not be able to see it for themselves, but just knowing that I know that is huge. And I think it's just for me, it's now like this embodied experience where, okay, yeah, I can have revved up thinking, I can be in a low mood, but I know that my grounding is in that space of okayness, and that I'm there even no matter what's going on. And that is safety for me. That's like, okay, yes, I can still see that I might be having all this crazy thinking, but I'm here. I'm like in this space, and I know that's never going to go away now. Before it might have come and gone, but now it's like, okay, no, that is my grounding. And I think that's a much more just a much more, it's just a nicer place to be most of the time. Even though life can feel like everything's exploding or going off in different directions, and it's like, but I'm okay.
Yeah. So how do you see this understanding changing the field of mental health and our whole understanding of the human spirit?
I think it's huge. I mean, I just think giving people a window into that you have this available to you. Most people don't know that. Most people are coming at it from a like I did, like that. I've got to change something about myself, or I've got to do hundreds of affirmations, or I've got to, that is a doing process. And this is, I think, just opening the window into there's a space within us that is healthy, and that we have all the resources we need and the resilience and everything from that place. If we can just give people a window into that's massive. And it is an unfolding, it's an unraveling and unfolding from that. And yeah, I just think it's amazing.
Oh, it sounds awesome. Thank you so much. I love that you said knowing the health and wellness is in everyone, that's huge. And I really get that from you. Thank you so much, Becs, for being part of this video.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.